Hello everyone, Razorflamekun here, and in this episode of the Oblivion Let's Play, we are going to be continuing to search for more map markers, but more importantly, for more pieces of the Elven armor set. So I'm going to fast travel over to this camp over here and see what they have, the bandits around this camp have. There's one. And it actually looks like he's wearing a full suit of, well, near full suit of those armors, and there's some glass arrows, and there's a dwarven bow, which is actually a pretty decent bow. So now, what I can actually do is I can actually start training my armor, the set of the marksman now. And wow, I'm jumping pretty high. Don't know why I'm jumping pretty high. But we're gonna open this, get some stuff out of here, and shoot. And we can get the arrow back. And was that the only person there? Yeah, it looks like that was the only bandit there. So I'm actually going to go ahead and switch back to the ebony mace, because I'm going to keep the arrows, which as you can see are on our back now. I'm actually going to switch over to the elven arrows. Arrows appear on your back. And what we need to do is head down towards this campsite down here and see what we encounter. We encounter this, though, brown bear, which won't be too hard for me to defeat. Down the bear goes, and down here is another campsite, it seems like. Right somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. Noel's mini camp, and let's see. Yes, it is indeed another bandit.
You die.
Down she goes. What are those gauntlets? She's mithril gauntlets, chainmail cuirass. But we got two of those. And dwarven war axe. Let's see, is there anybody else here? Looks like another one-person campsite, which isn't really something that I was hoping for, but ah well, stuff happens like that. We're gonna go back here and see what's in this chest. There we go. We opened it. Got something out of it. Not really anything good though. And I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go to Dagny's camp, because I believe that's where one of those bandit carriers was. And let's see if that bandit carrier respawns.
Who's there?
There's a bandit. Whom we took care of, got a lockpick out of. And who's this? Another bandit, who we just took care of in one shot. Another dwarven war axe there. Nothing else though. So it doesn't look like there is any. Looks like there was just that one person there. So we're actually going to turn around, and we're going to head not that way, but more towards this way, because there is another camp called Camp Ailes over here. And that is where we should be heading towards, because there's going to be more bandits there. And they'll have another bandit carrier there who is treated like one of the people who is like the boss of the area, so there's a good chance to get some good equipment out of it as well. Which is why we're going to be heading over there, is to see if there is indeed a bandit carrier there, and if there is a bandit carrier there, then we can see what kind of armor he has on, and if he has good armor on in terms of light armor, we can procure it, and then once we procure it, we can get a bunch. They also, I think, carry a bunch of arrows as well. So that would be another thing to look to hopefully get. But let's see. Looks like there's going to be. Looks like we're going to have to take care of a minotaur before we can get there, though. I'll be right back. And we're back. So I was originally thinking that this was that we were going to go to this place over here, and I think that's what this camp over here. But I think that's what we're going to do. However, I thought of a different way to go about doing this, especially since we just leveled, because I don't really want to do what we're doing while we have a level up currently in process. So what I'm actually going to do is this is what we're going to do. I'm actually going to take these very heavy Minotaur horns, and I'm actually going to head back to the mountain tower.
You look like a bright one.
Or not. Wrong.
Hello. What is it?
Okay, wrong teleportation spell. Anyways, we're going to be heading towards going to the mountain tower, and this is what we're going to be doing in the mountain tower. You know how I'm currently wearing all of my armor in terms of what I usually carry? Well, this is what is going to happen. What I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to take everything off except for what I currently, except for the stuff that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to go completely archer. Yeah, I'm going to go completely archer for these next, for now. So what is going to be happening is I'm not going to be dealing as much damage. Enemies are going to be taking longer to get killed. However, I'm going to be gaining a lot of marksman and light armor skill levels. So that's my reasoning for going the way I am. And as you can notice, I'm also moving quite a bit faster. And here's what my character looks like right now with the elven stuff on. As you can see, the boots are kind of pointed, and the elven armor does look pretty neat in my own opinion. But since I don't really use this kind of armor very often, I don't really appreciate it as much as, say, the heavy armor. We also have some other stuff that I need to deposit as well. So we're going to go straight into this room over here. And we're going to go into this chest, which I've been using for all of my normal equipment. So I'm going to deposit everything, all of that stuff. Then, let's see. Yeah, we have some stuff from the Iliad rune that we went through. For the Knights of the Nine quest, we have 25 of these and 2 of these, and I'm actually going to keep this out because what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to go and enchant my bow. So that's what I'm going to do right now is going to go and enchant my bow with as I'm gonna probably enchant it with 3 different kinds of elemental damage. All 3 kinds of elemental damage, I think. Oh wait, I won't be able to do all 3, but I'll be able to do one of them. So I'm thinking for right now I'm gonna go lightning. So Altar of Enchanting, add item, Dwarven Bow, add Grand Soul Gem, and let's see, fire damage. 20. Duration 1. Okay. Create. I'm just gonna name it something pretty simple, Fire Bow. And let's see, how many will that do? 47 uses. So I'll have 47 uses of that before I have to go and recharge that with more stuff. Another thing that I should do is go to the light armor shop in the market district and get remaining pieces of light armor. If I can't get Elven, I'll get the highest that I can get. However, before I'm going to be able to get anything, I'm going to need it to be daytime. The reason why I'm doing this is because I really want to start getting up some of my minor skills, and I can show you good ways to get up your range skill. Your sorry, not your range, your marksman skill. So, but first, in order to get that up, it's really best if you have a full set of light armor. Heavy armor also works, but you're slower when wearing it.
Have a look around. You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
He has mithril gauntlets and helmets, so that's pretty much the only 2 things that I'm missing for right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and buy them.
I wouldn't make that deal with just anybody.
Because they're the only 2 things that I'm missing out of my ensemble, so mithril gauntlets and the helmet go on. So now let's see what the mithril gauntlets look like. Oh, they look pretty decent. Yeah, they look pretty decent. And now we're ready to go out. We're almost ready to go out. There's one final thing that I need to go and look at, and that is over in a fighting chance to see if they have any more arrows.
Go ahead. May I interest you in some of my fine wares?
50 more elven arrows.
You drive a hard bargain.
And this is part of a mod I have on. I'm not going to deal with it right now. But as you can see, we are going to need quite a lot of money in order to get that. I'm not going to be using any iron arrows, but I have 150. I have enough of that.
Be seeing you.
Of those armor sets. The next thing I need to do is I need to go back to yeah, I need to go back to Mountain Tower because I forgot to rest and gain that level that I was going to gain. So we're going to go and do that right now. Acrobatics just leveled up as well. And let's see what kind of level up bonuses we gain this time for being, and there, I mean, there's just a lot of stuff that I have to do before I'm able to go ahead and go back out. Another thing that I didn't do is deposit all of the ingredients that I have into the main, the ingredient sorter up here. So come on, finish up loading. Grab Clan Fear Claws. Grab Daedra and Human Heart. And we're gonna head up here and deposit. Yes. just in case it duplicated itself by accident. We're going to do that. Then we're going to go back out here, and we're going to go up here. And we're going to go over into here, the master bedroom. We're going to go, and we're going to sleep for an hour. 1 hour. And we're going to gain a level. Level 18. 5 endurance, 3 strength, and 4 speed. That was a really good level up. So now that we've done that, there's actually another thing we can do. But I'm not going to do that right now. What we're actually going to do is we're actually going to go back near where that camp was, and we are going to go into the camp and start seeing if they have any better armor that I can wear. Now where's the camp from here? Okay, so it's up this way. Looks like going back this way a little bit would be the best way to get up this hill. Come on, come on, get up there. Yes, yes, and then up here, and then I can finally go up this part of the hill. And then we can go up the rest of the hill from here. Almost the rest of the hill. We just have to go over this way, and then we can go up around this way. And then we can go up the hill from the rest of the hill from here. Wherever you see grass is wherever you can easily get up the hill. And we actually made it all the way up that hill. And there's an Iliad ruin right here. Just hold down the left mouse button and then shoot the arrow to possibly get if you want to shoot something. That's how you would shoot something, with the bow and arrow. Found Varondo, I think that's how you pronounce it. There's a log bridge over this way as well, and there's something that I was hoping not to find, but we found one anyways. A random Oblivion gate. Wow, so this is definitely turning out to be a pretty exciting map mark hunt so far, because we found yet another random Oblivion gate. Don't want to get too close because I don't have anything really good for defense, or for offense, I mean, to kill them. I already got the map marker for them, so I'm actually just going to head down this way to where the camp is, because there's actually a... Gotta get this ready, because there are going to be members of the bandits that I'm going to have to kill. Oh wow, that was really easy. Bandit, he was actually wearing pretty much full elven and then mithril stuff. Whoa. Hello. Crap, I already have this bow prepped, or this arrow prepped, so I'm going to have to find something to shoot it. And I could have sworn that there was a... Oh, well, I'm just going to shoot it straight into the ground. And I'm also going to have to go and throw out this ale because I do not want it. And why did you shoot? And why is this still in the air? I don't know. Oh crap. This isn't good. This is not good. Okay, what the heck's going on here? Okay, this is what I'm gonna have to do. Main menu. Hopefully it's not still like that when I get back to the main menu. And reload it. Hopefully it's not going to be like that. Because if it is, then, oh boy. we're gonna have to do some damage control. And it is not still like that, although this ale was in the air, but now it's not. So yeah, that is very unfortunate if that happens. I don't know why it happens, but that does happen from time to time. Just seeing random spots that fail to load for some reason. That shouldn't be happening, but yes, it did on that occasion. I don't know why the battle music is. Oh, I see why. There's the carrier. Whoa, crap! I got some. Oh my God, that's an ogre. As you can see, ogres are pretty strong. So yeah, when you're playing as an archer, you want to prep an arrow, fire it while you're backing up, and then prep another arrow immediately afterwards. And where did that guy drop? Right here, bandit carrier, Bladefall cuirass. So that is better than the one that I currently have on, and he has several really good stuff, and he has an undelivered letter, and he has 10 lockpicks. So we had a lot of stuff on him. A lot of really good stuff. First, we get the Bladefall cuirass on. And my cuirass there was glitching out for a little bit, but this is a guy this is a person you're supposed to visit first when you're doing this quest, because doing the repairing the ore request. And holy crap, it actually added 3 new camps to my 3 new map markers to my area, my maps, or my map. Nah, I can't speak, I don't know why. But that's good that we found those. How am I doing on arrows? Another thing you have to worry about is constantly checking your arrows, because you will have to get more arrows from time to time as you use them. And I always try and get the ones that have the highest attack, which that's what that symbol is. So glass is actually better than elven, but I don't want to use glass just yet, because glass arrows are actually very hard they're going to be pretty hard for me to come by at this point in the game, because of the fact that, and crap, I'm going to have to go down this way, even though I didn't want to. So here's Fort Hastral. I think that's how you pronounce it. If it isn't, you can correct my pronunciation in the comment section, but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. And there's another ogre. So I'm just going to do that so that I have my back to a wide open spot, so that I can do this and get my marksman to increase. The way that you get your light armor to increase is to get hit while wearing light armor. And I'm going to actually purposely get hit a few times here, so that my light armor skill can get increased. It's all I can just sit here and let him do this against me, and as long as I have myself set to a healing spell like this that I cast every once in a while, I can actually get him to increase. I can actually get him to increase my light armor skill very, very fast, like you are seeing is happening. You're not able to do this if you have a reflect damage enchantment on any of your equipment, as some of the damage that would be happening would be reflected back onto the skeleton here, or whoever's attacking you, and you would eventually kill him through the reflected damage. So that's what you have to watch out for. Also, what you have to watch out for is the lowering of the durability of your armor. That's the other thing you have to watch out for. But just do this, and you can get your light armor and your marksman up just by having him attack me. I'm actually going to do this for a while. It shouldn't take too long to get up to 25, even though it does seem like a lot. It's not. But I'll get up to 25 fairly quickly. I'd actually go even faster if I had another guy attacking me. There are certain monsters that you shouldn't do this with. One of them is rats, mud crabs, vampires, any vampire. Those are the only ones I can think of off the top of my head, because all of those will transmit diseases, and that isn't a good thing unless you want to become a vampire in cases of vampires, but all of the other diseases that you get are not good, so you want to avoid doing this against those enemies. Another way you can get this up is by attacking a guard in town, and then resisting arrest, and then running around town gathering up all the guards and having them all attack you at once. However, that's not very practical for low-level characters, because you will really, you'll just die too quickly in terms of the magicka you spend on the healing that happens, that you do, and everything is just not a good thing to do. And as you can see, I'm actually resisting some of the damage that he's dealing. That's what that bright white light is. I'm resisting some of 13% of the damage that he's dealing to me. But as you can see, your light armor skill, your armor skills actually go up pretty quickly. It just takes certain number of hits to have your light armor skill go up. And as you can see, I'm only 6 levels away, whereas like a minute ago, I was like 13 or 14 levels away. So yeah. And also, if you notice down where it shows what weapon I'm using, it also shows you the total number of arrows you have left as well. So that's another thing you can use to help you out. And let's see, how's the durability doing? As you can see, durability goes down very fast. So you can do this forever if you have a good enough health base and good enough magicka recharge, and that's pretty much the case in this instance. In fact, I'm probably I could 8, 25, 8. I could probably use this one, and it depends on how much damage I'm taking. Let's see, how much damage am I taking? 280, 279, 277. Yeah, he's not doing that much damage. So I can just sit here and do this and have it go up really quickly. It's at 21 now. Come on. It's getting there. But I'm starting to grow impatient, so I'm just going to shoot him with a fire arrow. 2 fire arrows. Crap, 2. Also, as you notice, sometimes you can actually get some of your arrows back as well. That's another thing that I didn't mention, but whenever you shoot an arrow, you can get some of the ammo back that you use. I think it's something like 60% of the ammo you use, or something like that. But what we're actually going to do next is we're going to head off to the hold on. Sorry about that, guys. That was a sneeze. But I'm going to go ahead and save, and wow, this is actually getting pretty long of an episode, but I think we're going to end here. So until next time, this has been Razorflamekun, and flame on.